Hi there. As the manager of a multinational firm that's in charge of expanding your organization's business across Africa, you have to prioritize and focus. However, determining the markets to allocate all your resources to and to focus on can be quite challenging. This is difficult because most markets in Africa are constantly evolving. So priorities change. There are too many factors to consider all at once. There's a chance that you don't have a vast network across different markets. You may have set your goals but don't even know how to choose, right? Or you're just spending too much time gathering information and not moving forward with a clear strategy. This could leave you with a situation where you end up prioritizing all markets equally, also known as not prioritizing at all. And let's not forget the pressure that your boss and headquarters are constantly putting on managers to give them results. With 54 unique countries in Africa, it's just quite challenging to prioritize all of them equally. So you want to focus on the market that will give you the highest ROI for the resources that you allocate. But how do you figure that out? Well, you can achieve this by comparing each market across 7 important market pillars. These 7 pillars provide a quick way for managers to assess market potential across the African continent. The 7 pillars are market size, macroeconomic resilience, economic diversification, good governance, infrastructure and technological development, human and social development, and business ease. These pillars are built by data pulled from different credible sources, such as the World Bank, IMF, the Mo Ibrahim Institute, and they can all be found online. You can find these online if you go out and look for them. The weighted average for these 7 pillars can provide a good starting point for a country by country comparison across different markets. The first 2 pillars, market size and resilience, are more of short-term goals. They are things that you would lean more to if you're looking for short-term returns. However, the other 5 pillars are more what we will call long-term pillars. In essence, these are things that are set up for a market to do well in the long term. There are definitely no absolute answers in the search for the best market to prioritize in Africa and exactly where to do business in Africa. There will be different answers for different organizations and industries, and definitely different priorities. Now, go back to your goals. Are they more oriented towards short or long term? If your short and long term are balanced, then it's split 50-50. Then, within each short and long term, split the weights according to what you think is more important for your business. For instance, if good governance is important to meet your business goals, make sure you increase the weighting relative to others. If infrastructure is not that important, you can reduce that weighting. Play around with the weightings to come up with a weighted average of the potential of business in each market, and this will help you prioritize which markets you should be focusing on. Look, every business is different and priorities change from time to time. You would be the best person to determine what is more important for your business to succeed and what is not as important. So use this framework as an easy tool to start thinking about how to prioritize markets, choose the top 5 markets that you should prioritize, and possibly the top 5 markets that you should deprioritize. This information, you can then choose the markets that you want to focus on that will help you hit both your short and long-term goals. If you need any more assistance on the countries to focus on and prioritize, click the link below. Here you would find information about this 7-pillar framework and all the weightings associated with it. It will give you information on how you should be thinking about prioritizing and help you choose the countries to prioritize. At the end of the article, we provide you with a free worksheet that allows you to play around with the weightings based on what is important for you and your organization, and this would give you 5 countries to prioritize and 5 countries to deprioritize. Hyperprioritization.